Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. Now I'm going to have a look and see if you have any messages coming up for this month. Now the way I do most of my readings is I simply go in with a clear mind and ask the Spirit to provide me with a few messages for anyone who comes across this video. So let's start off with my tarot cards. Any message for my lovely viewer, tarot cards? Any message from my viewer? What's coming their way? What's coming my viewer's way? Right. I see this reading is for someone I see who sits on quite a high pedestal that they place themselves upon. They're quite, well, either they, whatever pronouns you prefer, you are more sort of feminine, or you tend to lean towards the feminine side. You are quite wealthy, quite thoughtful. You're sort of, how I'm getting this feeling that you're very well put together. You know what you're doing. Yes, you're sitting on some information, or a treasure. You're guarding it, even though there is someone behind you that's being maybe a little bit too sneaky. We have the little window open in the background, so you're protecting yourself against someone. I see that you're quite a creative person. You have lots of ideas, and I think you are sort of harboring them in your mind, and you're not really sort of going out and exploring the possibilities or trying to make your ideas come to life. You think about going forward, you think about your own goals. You just don't have the courage. The courage is still sort of missing. Right, what's coming up ahead? I think you're going to be stepping out of your comfort zone. It's going to be quite heavy, quite a lot of work. It's going to be quite heavy carrying all of these ideas, but you sort of need to release them to allow them to come into fruition. I think it's quite important for you to sort of, listen to yourself and say, I'm not going to doubt myself. I'm going to pick up myself, get that courage and go out and fulfill everything that I want to basically do in life. You are quite a strong person deep within, even though you don't see yourself as a strong person. I can see that, you're always striving for the best, or you kind of make yourself, present yourself, I should say, as quite a strong person. Someone who is well guarded. Right. So this is sort of your overall thing. You have lots of creative ideas, and I see you need to sort of put them to the test. You shouldn't be afraid. You should be quite confident, because whatever, even if there's trouble ahead, even if it doesn't work out, you're still strong enough to outstand and withstand the storm or all the negative things that it might bring. Anything else from my lovely viewer? Let's see what we have here. So I see you're quite a forgiving person. You are quite busy hands. You like to get, you're very sort of, looking for things to do. You're quite restless at times. You can't really sit around and just, sort of take it easy and breathe in. You're very energetic, but you don't feel productive. You have all of this going on inside you. I think it is about time for you to express yourself, to bring these ideas to life. Because again, you have all this strength within you. You are a hard worker. You're not afraid of work. Definitely. What is my viewer afraid of? I want to see why you're afraid of. Why are you so discouraged deep inside? There's quite a few cards. Right, let's have a look. Back of the deck, you're not feeling like you are good enough. You're comparing yourself to other people, but you're dragging yourself down. It could be also a relationship, maybe someone that you're good friends with. It could be also from, well, a bad relationship that you might have had, that someone was constantly dragging you down. Now, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could have been just like good friends. But this other person in your life has been telling you, you know, oh, it's not going to work out, or oh, it's not going to, you're not going to profit from anything. But what the cards are saying, it is worth a try. You should go out and do whatever it is that you want to do. Because even if things go bad, you're strong enough to withstand it. So I want some, I'm gonna ask my Moonly cards. See anything for my viewer, any tips, any hints about their situation, anything they can tell me. Thank you, cards. Anything else? It pokes out. Resistance this card. So, a fiery climax approaches a full moon in Aries. Now, you might be in Aries, or you might know someone in Aries. It's to do with a lot of like Aries energy. So you have this creative ideas bursting out of your mind, and it is just such a big energy build-up. You're still dragging yourself down, but you want to go out and do things at the same time, but you're not moving forward and you're not doing them. And I think the bubble is going to pop at some point. Yes, you're very close to achieving your goal. So as I said before, you are quite close. That bubble is going to pop, and you're going to have to go out and just try and make the best out of these ideas. Try to bring them to life. Yep, conclusions are within reach. Again, we have quite a lot of full moon energy in these three cards. It's just, I see an ending of something, but at the same time a beginning. You're sort of at the end of this cycle where you're just brewing inside, full of ideas in your head, and your mind is just struggling even to sometimes function normally. Yes, your dreams need a practical plan. Yes, before you set out any of these ideas, do plan them out. And we have another full moon card. So again, a lot of full moon in these cards. 3 full moon cards so far. Again, a new moon rising in Aries. Again, this is a lot of Aries energy. You're quite stubborn, I sense, as well, in a way, since, you know, so a lot of Aries I've come across are quite stubborn, but I'm not going to get into this now. Again, you get full moon, full moon, full moon, full moon. And then all of a sudden you have a new moon coming up. Again, this Aries energy. And the North Node saying you need to step out of your comfort zone. So again, plan, take your ideas, try and bring them to life. You need to, else you can't sort of concentrate and move forward with your life. You sort of need to explore your full potential. Again, this is either for Aries and a Taurus. So a home sort of energy, you like stability, but it's time to sort of unchain yourself and just go out and grab life with your hands and live it and love it, whatever happens. It's an adventure. Right, lovely viewers. Anything for our lovely viewers? I can sense these 2 cards. Let's see. Bit of disagreement over that last card. Right, let's have a look. imagine. Yes, again, this creative energy surrounding you. You're imagining yourself, you're bringing these ideas inside your head, but you're not getting them out into the world. Wish. You might be wishing, hoping that everything goes all right, that one day you might be able to, you know, achieve this and get your ideas out and live your life the way you want to. Yes, you are in safe hands. There's a lot of magical energy, a lot of love. You are not alone, I sense. You are far from it. Yes, you are blossoming into a person you are meant to be. Each and every experience that you come across, negative or positive, helps you to build your own character and defines you. Unity, yes. You need to unify your ideas and yourself with your heart. Because I feel like what your heart and your mind might want is not the same. Because there's this inner conflict where you have so much that you can give out to the world and offer, and you get overwhelmed and then you're not doing anything. Your heart and your mind are not in the same place. Right. Any tips? So ask my tarot cards. Any tips for my viewer going forwards with their ideas and creativity? Oh, how did I know that one's going to fall out? Temptation. You might be tempted by your sort of old self, your old habits. But I think this time you should give in to that. Well, if temptation is bad habits and your old self, you shouldn't do that. You still have a lot of choice, a lot to pick from, a lot of ideas. I'd say just test them out one by one, see which one appeals to you the most. No one is against you. You know, you're gonna, even if the worst comes to worst, you're gonna be able to fight them and withstand it. Your ideas are good enough. Don't focus only on the bad or on the negative, that something isn't going to work out. And you should go forward and test your things out, your ideas, your theories, anything that you want to pursue. Now is a good time. And also, do not view yourself in a negative light. Do not criticize yourself too much. So on that note, take good care of yourself. Go forward, chin up. You're doing well. Doesn't matter what comes ahead, you're going to be fine. You are a strong individual, and I fully believe in you. So, on that note, I'll see you in the next reading or a next video, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.